WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany. Today I'm at the AQUAVITAE, which is the largest spirits trade fair here in the States, together with...
My name's Jon O Connor.
From?
I come from the Glasgow Distillery.
Very good, and somehow the number 1770 has an importance as well, right?
It does indeed. So the Glasgow Distillery was originally formed in Glasgow and Dundas Street in 1770, but closed in 1902, and we relaunched in 2012 and opened distillery in 2014.
All right, very, very good. So at Limburg this year, I actually interviewed a colleague of yours, and we talked about the 2019 release here. And now you have the second release of the year, which is?
So we've released our peated whiskey, our first released peated whiskey. It's actually the first ever peated spirit to come from Glasgow, so we're very, very proud of that. Also, as we were, as you probably spoke with my colleague, the first distillery to open in Glasgow in over 115 years. So we're definitely a company of firsts. So yes, peated whiskey.
Very good. So how did the idea actually happen? What started this whole distillery idea?
Well, we've got a couple of founders that sit at the top of the pile here, and one of them massive big gin fan, one of them's a whiskey fan. So the concept was for them to come together to combine forces to produce gin, to produce whiskey. I came on board only a couple of months ago, and for myself, it was all about the whiskey for me, all about the whiskey.
A man after my own heart. Very, very good. And you have a third thing coming out as well, which is 2020, which is the triple distilled. This is unusual, isn't it?
Yeah, so in terms of triple distillation, being a lowland product, we tend to take a lot of sort of inspiration from the fact that the Irish whiskey came over and they triple distill. But obviously as a Scots whiskey producer, we want to double distill and create that nice body. However, because we want to create a lovely core range of a unpeated, a peated, we decided that it would be a nice throwback to look at a triple distillation product.
Right, very, very good. Here in Germany, you have a partner, I think it's Kirsch, that you actually work with together. Very good, that's your importer. Has it reached the States? Has it reached other parts of the world already?
So this product hasn't. This product was literally bottled 4 weeks ago and launched in Scotland not too long ago. We were actually at another whiskey show. We had it to sample but not to sell. So actually these products that we've sold today, which 21 bottles we've sold out, this is only for sampling, and this is the only country so far that's been able to purchase the product, the peated. But we are opening into markets in Asia for the unpeated at this point. All right,
very good. And this is the unpeated box here, the 2019 release. Will it always be a vintage release, or how are you going to do that in the future?
Do you know what? At this stage, we've looked at creating a core range of products, but really what we're doing is we want to react properly to the markets and how things are going to happen. So at this moment in time, this is what we're doing, but in 4 years, it might not be. Exactly.
I expect, well, at the beginning you have to have the beginning releases, and afterwards you have enough stock, you can age into statements and so on and so on and so on. It will happen, I'm sure. I love your design, I love the colors, I love the bottle design. Was there any type of inspiration for the bottle design? Do you know about that?
So Glasgow itself is based upon grids. In fact, if you look across the world, it's been inspiration for the likes of New York grid system, and this is supposed to be quite related towards that. The tall lines, the tall buildings of Glasgow and the grid system, but it was also about creating a lovely stylish bottle, which recently we won for the inaugural Scottish Whisky Awards Excellence in Branding Gold Medal. So yeah, we think we've done right.
I agree. PPM on this is?
This is 50 parts per million pre-distillation.
All right, of course, that's where we measure it. Very, very good. All right, thank you very much. We have the 2020 release coming up in a moment. Can we visit you? Is there a visitor center?
There's not a visitor centre as such. We are very much a working distillery. Day-glow vests and hard hat situation. At the moment, we've just installed 2 new stills.
You doubled capacity basically, didn't you?
Indeed, indeed. So they're almost fitted, and once they're fitted in, we will have walkways and gangways in place, so we will be able to accept visitors very, very shortly. Very good.
And that all owned without debt, which is also a very interesting thing, without going to the banks, but rather using your own money. Well, I thought that was a kind of cool thing.
Indeed, indeed. You know, we've got some great people at the top, looking at fantastic investors, and you know what it is? It's all about being smart. There's no point in throwing caution to the wind and spending money when you don't need to. It's clever decisions. So yes, very much so. Very happy to be involved.
All right. Things to look forward to. Glasgow Distillery, 1770. WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of American here in Germany, together with
Jon O Connor from Glasgow Distillery.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye.